All right now, friends. Now this for the man in charge. Parental discretion is advised because, like I said, kids ain't supposed to be on my life. Look at this here, toil and labor. With adjudication, y'all. Come on now, wealthy man. Who the false person that stole my change in the community? And they sent the false person to send, you know what I'm saying, this mass marauder and this bitch came to this community and stole this. I'm not stepping to this shit turn white, bitch. And it's gonna be a long time, all right? Kids, friends. Look, thoughts about this hen. Look, this here old hen here. See that old hen talking mega shit about the courthouse and the mega disc. Like I said, black and white shit. Nigga, that makes gray. And that's what you gonna see when you come to this. This the college. This my college. Come on, who wanna come through the haze? Get the hazing on these bitches. They can't graze on them balls. Look. Come on with the territory, y'all. Like I said, I'll be funny to me. And all I need is me and the trees. That's why they can hang from them. Like I said, they can't drop to no knees. The T-Rex got them. Look. He got the nasty niggas disease. Y'all know I used to watch it. Look! You can't make this up. Like I said, Philly Club. Anyways, Granny and MC. Look! Let me shuffle these. Granny and MC. That's how you think I was able to, kind of detain me. Like I said, they tried to shame me. They tried to shame me. Look. They stole my bear, my canopy, my dress, and everything. Stole the innocence. And then tried to do this. That made me a renaissance. That made me resist it. Look. Made me a renaissance man. Look, I took them straight. Look. They stole from me. Put me here, you see. And then I came up with a team. And then I seen these things. And now they're in despair because of their wedding rings. Like I said, they got married in my name. They switched a lot of things. Like I said, hey, friend, you want me to come to the church? I wear long skirts. Y'all know I like stuff, but I could change. Like I said, no matter what the word. So this fella. Oh, okay. Somebody on the pathway to marriage, the privileged woman, the privileged lady for the great fortune. Because I'm letting off these here. I let out the horseman. Look, where the horseman at? Look at the occupation right here in my hand. Like I said, those thieves tried to steal it and I'll be damned. For real. They tried to steal the fucking cars. Now, you're not going to tell me that a bitch wasn't trying to scam. Fuck that. That's why people should not have fucked with me. Think about it. If you know that this person is the, who the fuck, like, remember the lady said, you don't shoot at the police. Because I caught every last bullet. And I made me a missile. And it blew up the whole team. Everybody who was shooting them shots got their asses blowed off. Look, you can't make this up. Everybody who was shooting them shots got their asses blowed off. Look! Shooting them fucking shots. Look at all those bullets. Like I said, they haul and pull it. Like I said, they called the war. 2016 horse. Like I said, which one of you guys, how you want to be remembered? What's mine is yours. We flipped that on one accord. The mature man, he flipped out. He like, damn, what you talking about? Look, thoughts and concern. Look like this bitch is still coming. Look, she's still looking at that picture. Look, you concerned like that. She's still pulling them goddamn cards about that money. Yeah, and then what y'all did to the Wizard of Oz? That grandpa knew. Fucking simps. Like I said, so expect this message of concern. That man need to kick that door down and, give him heartburn. Then wheel him out. So he could be like this, without a doubt, without a reasonable doubt. This the horizon is imprisonment for this older woman, right? Look, she put in a lot of toil and labor. She got a lot of favors done. Got a lot of favors. Look, bad behavior. These people didn't even love each other. And now they're stuck together because of the T-Rex. The courtship. Look. They didn't get proper health checks. Can't make this shit up. Like I said, I was covered up. God was like, hold on, just give it up. You know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker ain't doing right by you, it's like, okay, bye, fools. I got all my tools because it's like I said, I didn't know people would try to use you for muses and shit. Like, for real? And we could have made so much more money and nobody would have technically had to get killed unless they ran off on the plug. Like I said, they was PPP'd up. Huh? Now they pissed up. Now, niggas, some of them can't even think for themselves. Look, thoughts and concern about the message, about the family rooms and everybody who got burned. Look. A lot of empty family rooms, a lot of divorces and shit. Look, kids in the middle of that shit. Like I said, some of those were forced out because they wanted the man to take care of them. They wanted the nice hot car in the house. Here you go. Oh, shit. My man just popped up. They don't get degrees, but they can dress. They make grilled cheese the best. They make grilled cheese the best. Look, these people don't look like they eating good. Nor do they work. Like I said, fuck the neighborhood. And it didn't matter the color, the race, creed, none of that. That shit wasn't all to the good. Like I said, when you sending people, when you gotta put blockers on people, make sure you put them in the red, the right ones. Like I said, shit. When you doing voodoo and turning these motherfuckers into bombs, like, yo, but some of them, as I mentioned, they chose to be that one. Like, you wanted to, and whatever, all that shit, bitch. Look, who's more clever? And then 97. Who's sitting on the edge? Who not going to heaven? Look, who ain't going? Look, he look like, damn, I ain't going. Look, he look like, can I get in? look like this motherfucker trying to go to heaven. Like, please, can I go? Nope, it's a no. It's a hard ass no for the G, right? Because of you and your community, y'all bad habits, your nasty things. And then that song just came up. They love, they just bad at it. Them whores had a lot of bad habits. They got way too many one nights. Look, they're taking trips. That shit done fucked up all they love lives. They love, they just bad at it. Them faggots had a lot of nasty bad habits. And that's my man too, though. Like I said, I don't judge people. Because some shit was unpreventable. Especially when you're groomed into some shit. Like I said, you can't fuck with the consensual. Like, what is consensual? For real, because a lot of us went through shit. And that's why they was trying to put that shit back. But I disagree with it. Personally, because look at the era that we came up in. Look at the choices that we had in the upbringing. The people, fuck that. The adults that were around us, nigga, we ain't had no motherfucking boundaries. Now, did we? I had a pocket full of stones. Like, shit, you gotta be kidding me. That's why I love me a 357, you see? Revolvers don't jam. Need to do the shotgun. Blam. Blow his ass off from right here. Like I said, I'll be damned. Let's go hunting, friends. I need me a boat so I can go fishing. For real. I don't know what these people was wishing. Did I forget to mention? Let me get on a jet ski. Give me a golf cart. Let me press on the gas and see how fast it could be. Look, journey. Thief. Look, unexpected income. So the thief took a journey to some unexpected income, and it led to him this one. Gave him this one. Look, and this is how he was getting them. Look, closed caskets. God damn! And then he went straight to the master and got him a couple rashes. Now he gotta shake it out his ass then, because if you thought that you was gonna be the master marauder to put me through it, and where my bull friends at? Where are they? Me not speak na English. Come on, uno, dos, tres, compadres. Let's see if they bucking then. Look, you can't make it up. Let's see if they're bucking then. The unexpected friends, message of concern. This lady trying to get hold to that man like, hey, mature man, because he know he's damned, especially with his friends that he put down because of the scam. Like some of them niggas, they see my shit some years back and they was like, listen, fuck this. She really see and say the shit. Like I said, when bitches thought they was creeping, I was like, yo, God, where the mice at? Remember that? Hey, I need the mice again. Even though I ain't had no nothing to sell. Like, it's okay. Let's show them that this is not pretend. I asked God, like, yo, I need the mice again. Then this guy is, like I said, he's looking, he's like, please don't let her see me. That's what I got. Don't let her see me. Like I said, 2016, shit got real creepy. Everybody did. Like I said, you should just did it right with me. 2016, summer 16. 100 racks busting out the rapper. None of them bitches don't matter. Talk down on me, I'm flattered. I gave up these cards and they scattered. Put the motherfuckers in a batter. Who tried to get up the ladder? Stepping on me. Like I said, would you trust them on the balance beam? Like I said, that house, the mature man, the coffin, the courthouse. Yeah, so the mature man, look, 5. I want to say 5 years ago. They was doing it. They went hard too. And when I was 5, when Grandpa passed away, them. Damn, I got a lot of friends. For real, I could go from beginning to end with this. Hi, wealthy man. Yeah, when I was 13, this was supposed to be in my hand. Look, 32. They tried to kill me too. They killed Granny and them. 7, 5. Yeah, man, shit. Like I said, these niggas was in disguise for the prize. Look, 7. And then, like I said, you got the nasty ass family members and shit. Ain't nobody gonna hold you. Like I said, these bitches don't even wash their motherfucking hands. And they trying to act like they better than who? Like, we not all together. Like I said, I know a lot of motherfuckers, no matter the color, need to be in the can. In the can. Remember that? Fucking minds. Thoughts about the main female? Hell yeah. And that goddamn sudden wealth. Like I said, they was shaking out shit, but it was bad for their health. And now they gotta pay me because it's time to put them babies on the shelf. And they did put babies on the shelf on top of that. Remember this? And you, when you go to prison, ain't no contraband. Hey friends, I love them. I can't even lie, I love them. I love them. Look, that look like them too. Look. Y'all could say whatever y'all want to. I don't believe in that shit. I hate that shit. When I be hearing stuff like them, I just vouch for somebody. But I don't care. I'm still vouching for you. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I'm still vouching for you. Because ain't no way in hell that they gonna get away with that shit. It's not set and sell because they did set a lot of fucking fires. But they set a lot of fires. Just to steal. Look, this person is stealing from this. Like I said, white is a healing. Red, you want them dead. That's what I said. Shit, I am a mature woman. Like I said, I'm almost 100. I'm going hunting for the first time, man. Let's see how many fish I can catch. As a matter of fact, they should all be dead. They stink. See, they thought I'd never find dun 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 something that's mine. Dun dun dun. Remember when he got locked up too? Dun 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 dun. I found you. See, they was doing too much shit. And on top of that, like I said, they came when they were stealing everything. And they thought that, they were acting all strange and shit. It's like, why would you do that? Look, number 2. This how I was in school, too. Look, this is my teacher. This looks like the kindergarten fools. I want y'all dead. You'll never find. That look like Miss Pizzullo had. Dun, 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 dun. Someone who loves you. Dun, 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 like I do. And then when I was 25 and then last year, 2025, you guys let off all of the sound. You guys did the sound retreat for me. You did the sound boy for me. Look. They were shooting and then I was like, fuck it, let me get my own team. Come here, look, come here. I sold them up. Look, come here, friends. Look at this. Look at what they're following. Look at what they try to dirty up my name them. Cause I don't fuck with you. Doom, 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 like they do. Look, 27. Doom, doom. Now don't try to hold me back, baby. They tried to steal my cards. Look, what old man mad about this star? You're gonna miss that money. You're not gonna get that money. You're not getting my money. For real, it's over. You need to get fucked up. Right. Now, whores in the strip club stripping to that. Yo, I don't even know. Yeah. Talking about I wasn't getting my shit. Look, the community thieves, my community criminals. And this ain't no subliminal. Y'all already know who I'm talking about. What, you gonna get mad? But you gonna try to shut my mouth? That's why I want you dead tonight. Right now. How about? You're gonna miss this Lordy. You're gonna miss Miss Lordy. Look, you're gonna miss it. Because you guys were false people. And then who did I marry? Yeah, somebody stood in my place. Look. And then he officiated the shit. Off of this, you're gonna miss my love. Look, I'm taking that back. You're gonna miss my money. You're gonna miss my money. No, miss my money. Look, I'm working on that. Look, that's a lot of information. That's a lot of evidence stacked against these people too. Look, it's like y'all thought. Look, and they could be down there working. Look at the cat down there and everything. They're trying to sneak and do shit. You know, cats are quiet. They sneaking and shit. You know, I had my kitty, and my kitty, if that's the case, she was on it. So the thief was expecting a great fortune. The pathway led him to courtship, the adjudication, the occupation. Yeah, they was working on it real bad. Real bad. Even fucking with the kids, like I said. Hashtags. Who want to go first? $39, 2019. For real, they need to get the message of concern. The thoughts about this nigga who let this bitch put him, made him almost get burned. Look, 2014 was an issue. Like I said, they were still into. Then 2016. Look at how they was skipping. It's going by the tools. 2010, 2012. That's granny them. Tunes, right? And then you got 2016, and then I don't know what he thought when they was willing that body. Did you think I was? You didn't think I was gonna see that shit? You never would forget. That's how I knew they was trying to do some sacrificial ritual, nonsense. Like, get your ass back, bitch. Get back. You know me like that. Look, the child, the main male. Look, the house. Remember, and they was at my house. You know what I'm saying? They sacrificed my son, right? This main male sent Sally them. Like I said, one of one. Look, the house. Mature man, like I said, we were playing cat and mouse. Am I dead yet? Let me wheel them out. The message about the thief, that is a concern, but ain't no need to be concerned about it because, like I said, bitches, you need to get burned. I'll set somebody on fucking fire. That's why I want my judges and them to hang those liars from the highest tree. Literally speaking. But if you had to, if you were supposed to do it to me, you know what I need you to do for the fee that I paid that nigga stole from my people grave. Did they steal it from the grave or not? Word, caught the whole plot. 91. Like I said, all that shit's gotta stop. All that hating on my niggas you gotta do, they gotta stop. I was trying to do that, do my man. It didn't come out right. Yeah, when I was 19. That's when they put the shit together again. Because they're back together again. Remember with the son, right? By 2001, he was done, right? So these people were stealing. Like I said, one of one. That's why I want that community could be dead. Dead. Look, you got one. Hold on. We got nine niggas. Nine on the line. Nine for the gun line, boss. Hit them up. For real. And you know what? When you're shooting shots, it doesn't have to actually be bullets unless they pull it or they need to be dropped, because I don't know what type of things you guys actually do in your pack, but it's enough. Oh, did you guys ever see The Awakening? It's talking about all these people that the shit that they be playing in and they misbehavement. I was on that. Like I said, they need to be on paper. Metric concern is the main female. She's concerned about the journey that she took. Like I said, bitches need to be burned. Talking about I'm a witch. They was doing all kind of shit by my house. Like I said, playing with people's shit, and they still trying to do the voodoo. Like I said, the ultimate this. The pathway. Doing the voodoo. Like I said, they was taking all those trips and shit, and their messages was illegitimate. So 8 years ago they was doing this shit. Like I said, 2016. They played for the losing team 7 years ago. That community was on it. Look, they didn't want me to be, look, haunted. This is how my house was too. Remember it was blue, you guys? Remember? I think they still got the lights in there too. Like I said, they don't need nothing. Oh yeah, friend. You want to shut down those businesses too? Wink, wink. Like I said, whoever was doing voodoo need to be dead. And I'm not trying to get no position that I'm not supposed to be. I'm just saying, my money hit different. I do different. I move different. I grew to be a different type of individual, and I ain't got to scratch off my genitals. Word. Shut down that shit too. It need to be shut down. Look at those businesses. Only. It's only like one person, maybe one or two people that I probably actually work for that pay. You know what I'm saying? That do their thing. That was really like sincere about it. Not disrespecting me about my motherfucking money. That's why I said fuck everybody. There's half-ass doing the job anyway, and that's why a lot of shit is getting shut down, because say the internal work is not really good. So you'll be thinking like, oh shit, we got this from here. Yeah, that's how everybody getting sick and fucked up. These people are really nasty. Like they need to start doing, like when you're working in any type of food supply, any type of they should have health checks for them, like how they do them PPDs and shit for the healthcare. They need to start doing that. For real, I'm not stupid, yo. What, OSHA? Is it the serve safe course and shit? Nigga, that shit need to be a factor for a lot of these places. Y'all know they sent me in the nastiest places. So I seen so many cases. They locked doors in many faces. And nobody knew. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't say anything, you try to make it better, at least on your watch. Because people wasn't playing. Like I said, they was down for the big scheme and plot. That's why I want them dead. Bitch, I'm almost 100. So who gives a fuck about the ops? Shut that shit down. You can't even get mad, faggot. And I need my money. Message of concern with the courthouse. For real. That's why a lot of these restaurants and shit is shut down. Look at what I know. See the bear that they tried to steal? Like I said, who the hoe? No boy cannot take off my pants them. And when you did, you shouldn't have. Grab that bag. Look. Hell yeah, unexpected income from the courthouse for this work here. Look at the courtship, dear. Like I said, and we don't have to be having sex to be right here. This a thorough partnership. This some shit that's real. Look, we trying to grow some shit. Like I said, fuck. Who about to really be trying to hold in some shit? These people done fucked up everything. It ain't no knowing about that shit. Cause they didn't push up in the purple finger. That's really, really crazy. Shut that shit down. These people are clowns. Like, damn, y'all did all that fraud and ain't nothing going down. And like I said, don't not be no whore because of what I said, y'all. We can settle the score because I got another outfit for you. Not this one, of course, but yeah. So that ain't got shit to do with it. What's love got to do with it? The heat do. But that shit do need to be shut down. Like I said, unless you was part of them rolling with them freaks too, shut it down. Lay it down. Look, official high honor. Lay them dead on them pillows. Lay it down. Oh, lay it down. And then the school tried to play me like that, y'all. Only person, it was only some cool. I had some cool professors, though. Yo, I think I still could compress them, though. I wanted to see how much I could still push with my legs, with my old ass. It's funny. Shut that shit down. Anybody who didn't want to hire me because they took the money from the nasty team. Like I said, it don't matter with the black and white things because remember the toy girl. Remember Rough Alley. We ain't gonna never forget that. Who's your granddaddy? Dun, 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 dun. Motherfucker, now who your daddy? Because I can't come in no other way, y'all. Everybody's guilty until proven innocent. You got to be kidding me. They shouldn't have did that shit. And I'm supposed to settle with it? False person in marriage. Like I said, they was all over the globe with it. You even got some people stuck in different countries. Like they can't move because of me. And I'm not moving either. Like I said, no green cards. You know, bitches could be set to sea. There's no disrespect to the winning team. Like I said, if you got to sneak and do something, you ought not do it, especially when you're stealing. Now, I don't know if we still got some good cops, you know, some good federal officers, authoritative figures that really, really ain't playing with nobody. Like none of these niggas. Like I said, it don't matter what color you are. You got to really have that type of standstill or you're going to lose. This is for the big heads. For real, we got all the clues. I don't want to take a loss because these people are bad news and they delivering bad news and then they still stealing. Like I said, bitch, you don't like me, I can't stand to fuck you. I need you to kill yourself. Lay your head on that pillow. Look, 2020. Lay it down. 2023. Oh, lay it down. They brought nice homes and shit, and they're empty. Like I said, the kids didn't know what to be. And then it's sad, like I said, they were bad too, but they were getting their shit booked too, handed to them. Talking about somebody illiterate, and then nobody can read. Like, really? I read you, didn't I? And that daddy thing, that's a big deal. Like, I hate that. Like, I don't care. I know a lot of bitches I grew up around. We ain't never seen your daddy. So you worried about mine? Look, concerned about the house, about the housing situation, the housing scheme, the thoughts. Look, shit, motherfucker wondering about my shit. What about your daddy, bitch? Lay your head. He was in the air on my pillow. A lot of divorces now. Lay it down. Shit, y'all ain't had y'all motherfucking, you niggas ain't had your mamas. Look, the mature woman in reverse. Ain't had their mamas. Their mamas wasn't even there. Their mamas were trying to trick. Oh, lay it down. Lady, see, mine was already tricked out her spot anyway, so we ain't got had that product. I really didn't experience that. That's why I was like, oh shit, I was shocked, when that came about. But it didn't really matter because I'm solid as a rock. I need my money. I had a lot of dads, and they was not no dummies. Lay that bread on my pillow. Lay it down. Oh, lay it down. Look. See, the 33-degree Mason, he know too, right? Lay it down. Oh, lay it down. Remember how they was killing those birds? This reminds me of a little bird hairstyle too, y'all. That shit is funny. So when I do shit, it's for me. And whoever thought they was coming. Yeah, I know. Look, who thought they was coming? Bad hair for the thief. Look, thief, unexpected income. So that unexpected income got the thief in bad health, mental health, physical health, going to court. That causes anxiety. That's bad health. Look, because I ain't going nowhere. Like I said, I'm in stealth mode. Right there waiting for your bitch ass. Push the button. This is the Call of Duty. Look, this is the Call of Duty. 30 years in the making, the Call of Duty. They did that shit. Look, they made that car when they was locked up too. When they was in the about to die. Look. They made that motherfucking car. And was sending that money all over. Like I said, this dude here was involved. He was big. He was standing tall. Now his dick hurt. Like I said, you was putting that shit all in the dirt. Because that's what those whores were, dirty. Even the men, those are whores too. Back bend. Put it in and turn back way. That nigga nasty if he do that thing. The reason why he's nasty is because he was hiding it away. And then he stole my things. Look, main female. The community, the poverty, the lovers. Put it in and turn back way. Look at the pathway. He wasn't studying him. Look at, she looking sad now. She ain't seen it. My pussy pretty when it turn back way. Put it in and turn. That shit is fire though. That's my shit. That's how they was. Punnets. Look, punnets. Look at the mature man and the great fortune. That grandpa, look. Like I said, we come to Scorchy with the goddamn thief in the concern card. I'm about to get in these into the original Rider Wake, you guys. I wanted the bigger ones, like the giant ass ones. They too big to shuffle, too big to hold. You gotta really pull them, but it's just a good challenge. It's a challenge though. Yeah, it's a challenge. Occupation and the lovers. Yep, so these false people, they mended a lot of shit together and got a lot of people put on t-shirts and shit. A 34-year-old was put on a t-shirt. You got a 15-year-old was put on a t-shirt. They were turned into rocks. Some of these people, look, you got 34-year-olds, fucking 15-year-olds. Look, lying. And they been Shellys and Kellys and the man and the woman, that's why some of them got super, look like weird bellies. Motherfucker looking pregnant. And that ain't no jelly. I be having so much shit, y'all, and then it just be going everywhere. Look. Expectation of a great fortune. The mature man. No, you get out my house. Like I said, I'll be damned. Niggas thought I was playing. Those marriages are being left in the cold too, because they put people in poverty. Like I said, this will never get old, dude. Look at all those bills that's due, because they was trying to turn me into a stool pigeon. Look, they try to put me on a stoop. That's why I say give me the loot and don't be afraid to shoot. I want them dead. I'll do it. 1 for me, 10 for you. Yo. Damn. Yep. The main female is going to prison. So that's why he left. A male or a female too. Like I said, whoever wanted to put the shit to the test, it doesn't really discriminate. But like I said, the whores who wanted to imitate, they really set this up because they was putting shit in these people, these niggas' foods and cakes. Eat this, honey. Eat this. Look, you don't know what it is. That's why I said lay it down. Choke a nigga out, make his bitch get down. Kidnap the tricks, make them faggots drop it all. Am I lying? Now, I told y'all I was on the right side of the fence, and I still like music like that, so we ain't gonna pretend. So when you see me walking down doing the mime and shit, then just think, what I'd do if I was really, really set tripping. I just be enjoying my music, like I said. Ain't never step missing. So lay it down. The message about that courthouse. Yeah, the false person, like I know they scared. Look, they trying to figure this out. Like, damn, we can't cover this out. We can't cover it up. Look, she is the child of the official person. And these guys went down here, they were well versed too. These motherfuckers was rehearsing all the way down to the judge. Now here come the one that they didn't thought it was, right? Here go the one they didn't thought it was. Come on. Cuz concerned about all those people that he burned. Look, all them people. Look, he was like killing them. Look, there's 1, 2, 3 bodies, and look at the change that came out of it. And then look, I'm actually the motherfucking machine that's producing the change. I just got the educational opportunity was strange. But it's okay because look at how I came in with the great exchange. Look at me. Look at. Am I not presenting the finer things? This is what y'all need to know. And don't be afraid to curb the lanes and lead a hole. Don't be afraid of change, but that's gonna bring you more pain. Like I would not stay the same without love. Pain, they ain't get enough. That's my shit, Joe. Look, pain without love. They didn't get enough, so you can lock them up. Hey, Fred! I'll ride that bike. That's safer. As loud as they are, I believe that those are safer because those are more sturdier. Grandpa had one of them. See? Sound off. Look, this how that man feeling? How everybody out there tonight? How y'all feeling? Remember the concert? How y'all feeling tonight? About the lady in red. For real. See? Told you I ain't need no microphone. I know how to do drills. I just don't. Now imagine me walking. Yo, that's how they was when I was staying at at that hotel. They used to walk by there like 2 and 3 in the morning. 7 in the morning, start screaming obscenities. That where are all these people are now? Did y'all kill them, or did y'all give them some medicine to sit their asses down? Because they damn sure was doing their drills. I just be sitting there watching them. They had their bags and shit. They'll come like try to come next to me. I'm like, that's still not a flex, and I really want you dead too. Y'all chose to do the shit that y'all did to put yourself in that motherfucking mushroom, bitch. Aren't those poisonous? Like I said, people made those choices, and it's like, and then they lied. That's where it came from. Because I'm a homebody. So when they went to trying to do that shit, I'm looking like I'm not the ops B. And then, Sally was out here, and she comes up missing, and I'm like, yo, if you come over here, I'm totally different. So I'm watching these stupid motherfuckers like, bro, you don't know me. Fuck your thoughts and your feelings, bitches. You don't know me. Trying to act like they motherfucking tough. Yo, I was like, damn, you need to be off your feet. And then y'all got the nerve to be sitting up there trying to play with people. Like I said, too hot for TV. And as I mentioned, it's not for everybody. But if you want to be in on it, you do need to kill yourself. I ain't scared of nobody, and I don't give a fuck who y'all was fucking with. Like I said, people be trying to cover up nastiness. That shit's ridiculous. Like, I bet you ain't tell your wife that shit or your kids. That's why I want y'all dead about it. And y'all can stay away from this black bitch. I don't care if you don't like me. Like I said, psych. And you're not a G. Not ever. The main mail in the message about the courthouse. Yeah, y'all know 2023. 6 years ago, like I said, this nigga thought he was number one. Look at this dude. Don't he favor somebody that belongs to you? Who made the call? Like I said, who changed the ink on that paper? Who made it do what it do? And this shit wrapped up too. Look. It's wrapped up with red. Like I said, this bitch came in and gave everybody the blues. Me too, because I was like, yo, ain't no way in hell I could lose with this. You can't see this? You won't want to be like this. You want to be expecting some shit, like I said, off another bitch. Like I said, I don't care how long you've been doing that shit's ridiculous. And then the people that's supposed to be collecting off of it, not deserving of shit. They're really not deserving of nothing. Look at the houses and shit. Look how they take care of everything. Am I bluffing? Pop another question and see, if they make the answer interesting. Y'all dealing with the wrong fucking people. Like I said, we all got two sides, and I ain't scared to let you bitches know that I want you dead. That's just pure evil, ain't it? Like I said, through the blood of Jesus. Now play with me. You Jezebel demons. I don't give a fuck who y'all knew. That's what really got me mad. For real, that's more clues. Journey, thought, high honor. Like I said, I'm shooting these niggas down. This is how he should be. He's really a clown, a dirty one at that. Dogs and mans down. Get out my house, you fucking clowns. Further, you got, like I said, the funky ass bitches. They are mad because the niggas don't want them itches no more. Like, say if you went and rid your disease, if you could, I wouldn't go back to that. That shit ain't all to the good. Like I said, they need 100 women to one man. That's another reason why you shouldn't even be playing, and you need to have dick discipline. If God saved your balls one time, you better treat them bitches like diamonds, nigga. Even the bitches, like I said, that fish is not a gold figure. Like, that shit stinks. You can't even use the restrooms and shit. And then, like I said, I don't give a fuck what they be yanking up their ass and shit. That shit nasty. Like I said, trash, real trash bags. Hashtags. Take it as it resonate. I'll stay that old hen if it's going to keep your ass away from me. Like I said, it's plain to see. You can't change me. I'll kill your ass for the rest of your life. Look, I walk like this for the rest of my life, nigga. Look at this, me in my motherfucking greenhouse and shit, nigga. You think I want somebody in that? You know, people can't touch this. And I just heard triple platinum. You can't touch this. You can't even walk on the grass. Look, can't touch this. This the baby. Look, this the baby on that ass. 8. Look, they tried to cover me up. They took me off of those documents. And then they put my mom, really, literally, we did live in trash. So now I can see where that come from. But it really was those people. Like I said, they doors was wide open and you could see straight through on their ass. Like, goddamn, used to ew. I used to be crying for some of my friends. I used to be crying because their mother was out there tricking with the next man. A lot of these crack babies. And it's no cap babies. Like I said, I wasn't fucking around. Nobody wasn't going to give me no rabies. We all played on the same skates. They don't even give me no rabies to change. The high honor. Like I said, I was watching everything. So I was like, yo, fuck that. I don't need no pipe, nobody cocaine. Because everybody was like this before we even hit a certain age. Like, damn, the whole community. You got to be kidding me. I was the truancy officer. Like, hey, shit. And then when we used to play school and shit, who was the fucking principal and the teacher and shit? They was picking me. So how you gonna pick me off the tree? I wasn't ready to eat it. Then I had the old devil's rejects doing the same shit. Like I said, they already had the check, so I had the G check. My grandmother wasn't here to do it, so just with all due respect, I ain't had to know nobody. When I held myself down and had to walk through the fire, this is my neglect to you guys. Look, your own parent, for real, it is hard to deter it. And when you're not gonna, there's nobody that was, that alluring. Like, when danger's there. Like I said, and the strangers, dears. When you selling dope, you come into all kinds, all pairs. Look. So my parents loved each other, and they made this right here. Like I said, then you had women doing this shit, having those illegitimate kids, so they could just live like this, even though they was going here. They didn't know where, but they was leaving everything behind, dear. They ain't take care of nothing. And now they smelling like dead rats and fish because of my stuffing. Look. Who concerned? You concerned about the house, about the courthouse, about that 33-degree Mason, this guy? Like I said, I could give you a facelift. You want me to shave you? I know how to do a Caesar and a round edge up. For real, I couldn't even get my lands. I couldn't even go cut no grass. Now, women will look cool cutting grass. Now, put that up in your news blog. Now, let me see these stinking bitches cutting grass instead of shaking their funky asses passing around that goddamn T-Rex. Let me see you build a house, bitch, with this on. Trick. Let me see. Bash you in the head with that plaque for stealing my ID and my ideas. Like I said, intellectual properties. Let me put you in the ICU, baby. That's funny. Like I said, I'll be mad as a bitch when I have to do this. When those that energy start coming in, because I knew about them stupid bitches. Like I said, I don't care who you friends with. I grew up with a lot of them, and I'm not sneak dissing. Look at the shit that these people got away with, and I grew up with a lot of these people that thought they was half-ass pimping. Bitch, you shouldn't have followed in your dad's footsteps or your dumbass mom's footsteps, bitch. Everybody wasn't a good example to live off of. That's why everybody all fucked up. Concerned about that house. Yeah, I went to go buy me a house, y'all. I would have been sitting in the house. I'd have been turned up in that bitch, for real. Cashing out. Look. So they was calling the police on me and everything. Like I said, why would you even, but yeah, they paid you. But I don't care, that was my cousin. And those was my just dudes. And whoever he prayed to or sent y'all fools out to, like, for real, y'all need to be dead about it. Because I ain't scared of him, you, no motherfucking body, dude. Bury him like this. The one and the two. You disrespect somebody like that, like I said, even those fucking kids too, that shit was sad. Because I really liked them. Like I said, people didn't have to get hashtag until they came for me. Like, you serious? You're not snatching a bag. You're not taking no ass. You for real. I can't see that. I can't see no shit like that. They ain't put in no look. I put in work to protect at all costs. And I passed the lines down. Like I said to all of y'all, even the couples that's in it that don't want to be part of the frauds. Like, hold on, let me distance myself from her. Or she like, damn, I remember he told me about all this scamming. Now, he trying to figure it out. Like, if he gonna put some life insurance. Kids too. Like I said, everybody be getting taken out. You can't make this shit up. I can't believe you dummy fucks came for me. Come on, all that forensic files and shit we was watching. You don't think that when the cops come knocking, remember that shit? Y'all ain't think that shit was gonna be a factor. Fear factor. So the wealthy man, the house, and the privileged lady, okay. But like I said, don't nobody need no player ponchos. Not today. Anybody give me the T-Rex? That's not safe. You can't cut that off. You want to break them off? Look, that's it. Literally, you breaking them off. Like the community in the distant horizon. So they floated away from it. Float on. And then that main male put a lot of people on a float. The knows official person, privileged lady, house, toil and labor in the community. Yeah, because I brought good grace to the community, and then they tried to play in my face and disgrace me. So it was like, okay, erased all of them. Let's get a whole new race of people. The ones who don't want to do no evil. Like I said, if you from overseas and you was doing some shit trying to be a thief, bitch, I need you dead. Back to your team. Every last dime too. I mean, even if I passed you, gave you, you know how you do help people out with the change and shit. If that was to do some stranger things, I want you dead about it. Because it's not a flex. For real. Ain't nobody got to be out here living, sleeping in the streets or using drugs just for what? And half of those motherfuckers ain't even getting no checks. Mature man, look. They ain't even getting no checks for it. Like, I'm not trying to do that. Concerned with the lovers. Damn. And the journey. Yeah, there ain't nobody you could really go to. Who can you run to? Will you fuck up? Not a soul. For real. Like, that shit ain't gonna never get old. Who can they run to? To hide from this wealthy man when he come through. Because look, he want his money. Right, friend? Don't you want your money, friend? Look at the change. Look, empty out them cars, stranger things. Oh, they about to start blowing them up too. Like I said, the mob in range. Hi, friend. Like I said, you can't pretend with this. I don't give a fuck who y'all know, who's tied to who. That's my money. Like I said, the disrespect went beyond you. Even if you did it. Like I said, some people are bigger so they can actually get rid of the shit. Like, yo, fuck that, they did it. And we not taking the blame. Because whoever brought you to stranger things, they need to be hanged. because they fucked up. So just the thoughts about a main female, the privileged woman. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm an official tissue, nigga. Ain't my last name Scott.
I hope they didn't get all the bikes. All right, kids, let me get one of those bikes off you.
Oh yeah, I'll ride probably. Concern, coughing, thoughts. So you guys are concerned about the things that you brought from these coffins that cut all those bodies. Look, these are people dressed up dead. And then the woman too, like I said. How many official people got put down? 2022 and beyond. Look. And then you got the oh shit. The setup queen. Expectation. So the setup queens, they live like this, like I said, Stranger Things, but they're not deserving. And they cleared the room with their tea. All the shit they was playing with. It looked clean, but it's a lot of clues. Can you find what they used? Can you find it? Can you look it? Can you dig it? Can you find where they hid that dime? Is he taking it or is he putting it in the pockets? You know, when they, back in the days when they were stealing, they was putting all that shit, all the shillings and shit under those dresses and stuff. I ain't never had to steal. I wasn't arrested. I ain't get arrested enough. So who trained these people? This could be having a conversation about how they was going to divvy that money up too. Remember I told you guys, your friends, even if he's a top head guy. Like I said, I don't care who you killed. I know you killed mine. I know this. I know this. Just so you could shine. And then y'all try to block mine. Like you try to literally block mine because of him. I want you dead all the time. I forgive you. The Lord is my shepherd. But I want you dead. They coming. You think it's a lie. For real. There's a lot of people. Try to block the eye. I looked up and that just came out of nowhere. Why should I lie? Because any other night, look, they would have been somewhere stealing land. Look, they would have been stealing with the journey cart, the courthouse, and the prison. So you're definitely going to prison. Somebody got 10 years, 2023. Somebody going to do 29 years, so a 29-year-old locked up. Yeah, it's a lot of people. And this bitch hairline going to be really pushed back. Because the women, like I said, they did it too. Like I said, that shit is nasty. And now they trying to sip juice and, you know, eat yogurt and shit now, huh? That smell is living proof. Yo, I ain't sprayed myself, so I don't want to get caught out here and get ate up. That's bad for your health.
And I need to make a trip.
Call the weed man. She need to make another trip. Mature man is the false person in the courtship because or the mature man sees the false person in the courtship. I'm not in no courtship. How many niggas was ready to lose? And on top of that, who's standing in this suit? Play with mine and I'ma give you the blues. 2022. I think that's when I went to go buy the house. So when I went to go buy that house, that's when I found out. You know, I learned about the child support and everything. How you doing, honey? So that's when I learned about the child support. And it was over from there. Like I said, niggas been scorched. I ain't had to be, especially with them. Like, why would you do that? I'm not about to do that. I ain't about to have nobody playing with me. And then talking about they fuck with your friends. It ain't not friends then. Concerned you ain't my friend? You my cousin, but you not my relative. Look, now it's time to give me back. Or put it back. No, just take it. You don't want any insurance on that? Yep. Insurance. 2016. At any cost. Yes. Security. Yes. Look. And they say I need security. I need security. I do want to listen to music and stuff, you guys. I do want to go see if I can throw me a party. Should I go throw me a party, y'all? Wanna come to the club? Wanna flip something in the cup? In the cup. Oh, let me shuffle these. Let me give y'all some weights now. Put some weight on you. Trying to steal my shit. I know they was waiting on this. Like, damn, I hope she falls or some shit. Like, I hope that she don't come out and do this. Like, why you did this? Trying to keep on playing with the magic. And stop this madness, y'all. But you know, like I said, you don't have to kill him if you don't want to. You could just get uninvolved completely. But if you got to be discreet, then I think you need to get the peeling. I wouldn't let nobody have me. Look, you can't make this up. I would not let nobody. Look, you can't make this up. I would not let nobody be fucking doing that shit. I have to put a stop to that shit. Y'all got to be kidding me. Security, yeah. That's God. And I want it at any cost. Yeah. That shit just. Yeah. I kind of got it though, but I know people are scared. So this is fun too. You know, this is a like I told you guys, a gift and a curse. Because now when people see me, they like, no, I don't know your worth. Like I don't care. People be confused and shit when they see me because of what I said. Like I said, your energy is gonna show itself. Your character shows itself. Like when I come up, people know not to fuck with me because you know I ain't no joke. And y'all know what the red mean. Come on, I'm on the internet. This shit ain't hard to see. It's purposely done. Security. Yeah, you need security? Shit, nigga, I'm sitting up there trying to ball of these bitches busting it. Bust it, bust it, bust it. Right? Who's scared? Gee, they acting like some bitches. They scared. See, ain't nothing to hold back. You can't hold back what you ain't put out there. Look, see, the King of Cups know about them stealing the shit. He loved that shit. He love how I'm putting it out there. Look how I tiptoe. They need to tiptoe. They need to tiptoe. See, I tiptoed around them bitches. Look, tiptoed around them and gave you guys the fishy messages. The message about the dead fishes and shit, and they putting the shit in your cup. You can't knock this off. Right? Want to stop me up. Rough me up. They couldn't do it, so they cuffed me up. Who watching this? Somebody happy they watching me? Hi, friend. You watching me killing them, yeah? That's justice for that death magic and everything. And the change. Look, then they try to say I was dead. Look, I'm the walking dead. Look, then I walk through. Look, watch me. Now watch me. Now watch me walk through. Watch me. Now watch me. Now watch me walk through. Look, and they was dropping dead like, oh shit, I thought you said she was dead. I thought you said. Security, yes. And I want it at any cost. Look, this security, this is killing whatever the fuck thought that they was about to be big business about this here. Okay? Look. See, we know about them decisions that was made. You know, we knew about the left hand side. We knew about everything, everybody throwing out everything too. You know, like I said, all around the world, the same song. They took oaths, and now everybody need to be gone, or they were gone, and the people before them were warned, and they still thought that they could hide some shit by passing out these cups and getting people asses torn. It's all over the world. For real, this is a compass that guided me here. Like I said, I'll lump your shit too. Look at these cards. Truth in the booth, lump them too. Don't drop the soap. And real niggas knock your jaws loose type shit. Get the hose whacked off the news type bitch. Popping models mixing with the shrooms. Right? Look. Open it up. You can't even make that up. Load it up. You can't make that up. This shit become turning into something else. All I have was coffee, y'all. Nope, I won't be drinking today. So, which one of you old fellas need to be knocked off? You need to knock it off? See, because y'all broke the law. Star impulsiveness. Hey, friends, look at where they at. I'll be on shit right here. We good. Look. Remember? Them secret got them mad. Secrets got them crazy. 1, 2, 3, y'all. Secrets got them crazy. Got them crazy. Look at Stone Cold Mad. Remember that? I'm about to listen to all of that, y'all. Like I said, latch off. No more titty. No more titty tonight. Look, latch off. Make this up, y'all. And then that song was in my head. Taxi, taking to the other side of town. Because you got to latch off. Look, you can't make this up. I know that's right, friend. What you see? You see this clarity? Look, you see this authoritative figure? You see this hand? This shit is so funny, y'all. Y'all know I do this for character purposes, and it's funny. It is fun. So when I be looking at it, it make me laugh too, huh? For real, it's funny. Look, it's justice. So when you see me with this red hat, not only should you be dead, it's justice, because bitches been busted. Especially you see them tip around this. Like I said, they don't like this kind of custard. And then them whores be doing this shit. Like I said, they be musty. Like I'm serious. Like they'll have like put somebody in one of these here, and then they'll put like dress them down like so dusty, or like say some crusty, busty. But I'm serious, because you know they do it like you got paid to try to insult me. So bitch, I'll give you a gut shot. For real, I'm punching them. Let me see how that shit feel. I'm trying to break a bitch ribs. We don't float like butterflies and sting like bees for nothing. I told you I be trying. I be practicing my stuff. Remember, woman self-defense. That's why I said them raggedy bitches ain't got shit on this. I don't give a fuck about no age either. People all talk about age. That's where they get fucked up at. Because if you learn that shit from me, don't you think we ain't letting it go that easy? I ain't gonna let me go that easy. You got to be a fucking fool. Portuguese. Look, I put that motherfucking ass down. Look, these crutches and shit. See it to me. Look, this for the man. I kick his shin. Remember I told you I was kicking shin, and the woman, I just snatch her to pieces. Look, look at that nigga. He picking up the pieces. Pick up the pieces. I'm about to go, y'all, because I don't want my shit to die. But hold on, let me give you one more before I go. Honey Wicked, that's right. I might do a late night if the wind's not blowing, you guys. Because I have to. Oh, yeah, the boxes got ate up too, y'all. But here go one more. One more celery score, man. Then, hey, friends. See, I could have been skeeching on the back of their bikes with my skates, y'all. Like I said, I knew them horses was going to hate. The messages, look. Double the trouble. I got double the messages. We got both sides. Well, we got both sets. Yeah, both sides to tell. Is two sides to every story. Look, this telling the story of this two sides. You can't make that shit up. Look, it's two sides. And then nobody want to hear my side until I told them I wanted them to die. And then remember the red, enough was enough. And they didn't believe me. They didn't look at me. Look me in my eyes. Do you feel my pain? Do you want to change? Why are you afraid of this newer phase? Bitch, you in the way. You trying to steal my things. Listen to my heart. Do you hear the test? You heard it? Now shouldn't you be put to rest? Look. Page of Wands. Three of Cups. You shouldn't be put to rest. Like I said, your heart should be out your chest. Like she's telling on us. Like, what does that make me? The best bitch? Because your ass went to jail, you know you done told on him. Informants, player, they get the boom boom down. Remember that? Look, y'all be doing all that telling and shit, and you got there to talk about this. Bitch, like I said, that's too much. Millions, niggas getting fucked up, getting buried for my millions. Bitches didn't call me Carrie for nothing, bitches. Millions. This is millions, for real. And then this shit getting scarier about them killings. About some shillings. Ain't I Irish? Nigga, shit. I was just thinking about that green hair, that shit like the leprechaun, too. With the star card, the goddamn lovers, the magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and the magician, you guys. And the goddamn hangman, the justice, you guys. Ooh, high priestess, this is fire. Why are these here like this? Queen of Pentacles, you know, you should be heartbroken because they was wrong. And now I want to get rid of them. And they keep on sending you. You gonna let somebody send you, nigga? Let somebody send you, nigga. It's the end of a cycle. Yeah, they done. Like I said, these people are psycho, and I'm gonna keep on coming on here as much as I can, dears. Did somebody just throw a rock to me? Did they just? Y'all seen that shit? Now don't get me wrong. Please say that was a fucking bird, y'all. I'm just saying. Scared to snatch this wig off. I'm going to jail. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. You think they'll let me out tomorrow? Look, I ain't playing. I ain't playing. I'm gonna break the law, nigga. Listen, don't ain't nobody even been up here until I start coming up here. For real, I've been here a couple of times now. I ain't seen nobody chilling and shit. Only person supposed to be up here is y'all now. And God, right? And me. Look, safe place. Don't fuck around and find out I'm going to prison. Today. 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 Y'all know I be having too much fun with just coffee. Oh, Four Pentacles again, you guys. Why is that? Oh yeah, safety. About these messages. You know how I'm pressing this button and it is hot. It's a hot topic, and it's justice. Look, because it's time, to collect on everything. Because these people are disgusting, and I know that some people are disgusted behind the measures that they took to get my money and still get busted. Like, you thought that wasn't nobody gonna find out? This Colonel Mustard, bitch. Told you niggas to catch up. You didn't. Catch up, nigga. These ain't want to catch up. Look, for real. Look, they ain't want to catch up. Empress card, 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. That's me, bruh. The Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, you can't fuck this up. And you're not. I love that. It's still reggae tone. That's reggae. They don't even dance anymore. Wow. See? It would be going down in this town if these bitches would have just set their dumb asses down. They can't make it go down now because don't nobody want to eat their food. Their asses stink. So just like you really not having much fun with that. Who the fuck want to party in the garbage can? Unless you enjoy STD parties. Look, 8 of fucking cups, y'all. Walking away from lovers, y'all. People can't even look the secrets, y'all. Can't nobody even hang out with these. But that's why I want them dead. You can't even take no offers from them with the 6 of cups, bro. That's another reason why I start getting my feelings too, y'all. Now I think about how they just ruined everything. And then it's like, how I ain't had no money like back in the days, right? So I couldn't do a lot of things. Then when I got the money, I couldn't do shit. Not only was the town locked down, everybody was in a little car on they weren't proactive towards growth. Like they wasn't trying to grow nothing. They was too busy trying to compete with each other. And that's how a lot of people got killed. Look, you can't make this shit up. Now they stop for stealing. You can't make this shit up. All them unreliable offers. Look, all those killings. Look, I'm not even playing with y'all. I'm not trying to be funny. Like I said, I know about the willings and dealings. I have to put this out here so you can sit down, or God gonna kill you. You might not wake up in the morning, or somebody's gonna get your pass. I promise y'all that, because these bitches got the voodoo. Like I said, ISIS could take their ass. You ain't stealing no green cards. You ain't stealing no organs. None of that. Y'all, I'm serious. No eating people and shit. You hate me, but you... Well, it all depends. You need it depends? For real. Like, yo, I'm serious, y'all. It's a hell to the nah. Let me get... These are so old. Hell nah. Look, fast on that ass. Look, by that cash. Look, and everybody. They did a wrong turn on that. We can't even enjoy ourselves. And there's some cool ass motherfuckers out here. So many ideas to, collaborate with and everything. But you got people, like I said, they're trying to act like they the duffel bag, bitch. So they need to be put in a body bag about it. Like, stop trying to take people's shit or trying to outdo them. Just do what you're supposed to do, and it's gonna shine through regardless. And I'm living proof of that shit. Like I said, I ain't had to go get none of it. None of the shit that these whores got. And still beat them. Did I not get the #1 spot? Look, did I not get it? Ski, ski, flop, flop. I'm coming to the #1 spot. Remember that? Remember? Look, remember? This also memory. Remember? I put in all that motherfucking work. So I wasn't trying to get jerked, like I said. Pushback. Return them. Look, pushback, return them. No, boy, can I take all their pants them? I do gotta go, y'all, because I want to smoke a cigarette too. Look, somebody heartbroken about the justice that the empress bring. Only you can bring the tower. You stole my everything. And now I got to show them who the fuck is the king. Right. It's just funny, y'all. I know I'm not a man, but it's still funny. Successful. Look. Like I said, didn't get nothing from me. Look, me successfully bring it to the internet and then me slime the sleeves, eh? Slime them sleeves, them. Look. And I was smart about it. Look at how I moved and bobbed and weaved on them. Look, you can't make this up. I'm going to put nothing else in my chalice, them. And like I said, I do want to mash. I'll take a mallet to them. It's just funny, y'all. Go with the territory. If somebody was trying to did all that shit to you, you ain't gonna let it go, fools. Like I said, it's good commentary. It's a good story too, ain't it? Ain't it, friends? Ain't that a good? Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't ain't it? Why do I keep on talking like that? King of Swords. It's funny. Look, 8 of Cups. You can't have there. You can't script this. Like, you know how you prepare your stuff. Like I said, I could come in, in a character, but the information is unscripted. You can't script that. And then more shit come with that. Like, okay. Queen of Cups, more shit come with that. You just know. The more you know. Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Seriously. The Queen of Pentacles is killing them. Like, for real, this business aspect is knocking them dead. Ain't no bitch getting up on this. Like I said, code red. King of Swords, code red. Like I said, fuck you and your whores. Or fuck your whores up for setting you up. Because they really fucked the business up when they came over here hating. They didn't. Look, Tower, Queen of Swords, King of Cups, and the goddamn 7 of Pentacles. They didn't fuck y'all up when they came and told y'all that fuck shit with the High Priestess in the food cart. They did not they gave you guys bad information. Like I said, you got these stinking whores hating, and now they're all sick, and they're what are they waiting for? The big boom. For real, them whores fucked up bad. Like I said, they are old too. Hashtags. Now that surgery made them go all bad. Look, the secrets, they watching me in secret. On top of that, they watching me reveal the secrets. They watching me work under the moon, under the boardwalk. We be catching them up under the boardwalk. Cause I don't give no fucks under the boardwalk. Look, boardwalk. Yeah, look, damn right. Look, Hierophant, Queen of Wands, they're conflicted. And then look at me and my crew. Look, my crew, my dog set rules and laws. Chichiman ha. Bring the fire and me burn them. You can't make this shit up. That's why I want them dead. and don't give no fucks about who want to be put in code red. And if fire met me burn them. Look, you think it's a game. Ain't this on fire? The king of fucking swords. Ain't that a king of brutality that'll whoop that ass badly? Like I said, they came for me and I'm serious. Like, for real, I walk them outside, you see? For real, a real OG. On top of that, for real, respect me. You can't even make that shit up. A real OG with a badge, bitch. I got a nigga, fuck what I had, bitch. And my granny and them, like I said, y'all was fucking with them, but y'all didn't know that Dan them had it already in the bag. Trick. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Look it. Like I said. They already had it in the bag. Somebody is, oh my God, somebody can't recharge. They're hurt. And they sitting in the prison, for real, like I said, from all that spell work. They about to get locked up. They are stuck. Look, from all that spell work, you can't make this shit up. From the ponytail, like I said, the fishy butt sluts. And on that note, I'll be back with some more. To fuck them up. Fuck them up, Drake. They got gout too. Because that's what they was taught to do. Gout. And that's something with your bones and things. Like I said, bird flu. See, you just got to stand against some shit like that. You got to have strength. Like I said, you got to have faith for faith for faith. I know I got faith. And I know a lot of niggas is fake. Look, you can't make this shit up, y'all. Coming for the greats, bitch. Like I said, you could end up like this. But they are, really. Even if they're not physically dead, mentally, for real, they're stiff. I promise you that. They're not innovative. They're undereducated. They're haters. And they don't sow good seeds. So guess what? Nobody would make it if you stay on that side of the fence. If I'm lying, I'm flying. I just come in because, like I said, I got a whole lot of self-defense. They can't make this. I got me some self-defense. This action for real. This ain't no action. Cause them tried to steal. Come on, look, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make it up. It don't matter because you know a whore can never get this up. A whore can never get next to this. Like I said, I'll kick him up with the Timberland. When they huff up and puff up, they gonna have to run and go get them, man. For real, look. That's why a lot of those bitches is shook. For real, I slap the fuck out of them. I hate them. And I'm sorry, no matter how it looks. Because I'm not supposed to hate anybody, but it's like, come on, love thy enemy. I think that was something that they were using just to be crooks. I'm just saying, y'all. Look, King of Cups, fucked up behind it. Look, fucked up behind it. Look, ooh, fucked the fuck up behind it. So ain't no way in hell I'm gonna follow that leader. That shit's blinding. Blinding. They lying. The shit that they stole was mine, friend. Now y'all all in line. Y'all all in the lining. Because like I said, I'm a bitch like me gonna come out shining. Especially for Brandon. What? Ain't nobody playing with him. I ain't playing with him. I ain't playing with him. Right? So I'm just saying, y'all friends, let's get it. Get it on the floor. Let's do it again. I'll see you later, okay, friends? So we'll be back with some more. Let me go recharge and come again. We rip it up and mash it up again. Come again.